Genshin Impact is a game that has consumed my free time for the better part of a year on a consistent basis. It's a game that millions upon millions of people love. But never in my entire 23 years of being alive have I ever come across a game with a co-op so bad, so unsatisfactory that it's physically motivated me to make a video. So today we will be going over why the co-op in Genshin Impact still sucks 1 year later. Genshin Impact quite possibly has some of the best and worst quests in the entire gaming industry. Amazing quests such as We Will Be Reunited, in which the main character finally meets their sibling, all the way to the tedious and incredibly repetitive quests in which you play Tamari with a random kid in Inazuma over and over again. You would expect that mihoyo would have implemented some kind of way to quest with your friends in co-op mode, some way for you and your band of misfits to interact with the world in a meaningful way. Nope, that shit got relegated to the 4 daily commission quests, which are so easy you would never need a friend's help to complete them. If by some magical reason you did need a friend's help, then I'm seriously wondering how you could be so bad at a game that is so easy to get good at. World bosses are the only valid source of co-op content in the entire game. You can do your weekly world bosses in other people's worlds, and it counts towards your personal weekly clear. This is the only form of co-op that I have very little problems with. I don't mind the rate at which they introduce new bosses, and each one can prove to be quite challenging the first few times you clear them. Unfortunately, with the nature of the game, eventually your account will get to the point in where you can clear the bosses by yourself within 10 seconds, negating the need to invite your friends to clear it with you. The only other problem with this is that there are a lot of bosses in the world that are completely irrelevant to large portions of the player base, due to the bosses dropping items required by specific characters, making them irrelevant to fight if you do not own the units. Bosses such as the Thunder Manifestation and the Golden Wolf Lord are 2 bosses, to name a few. A reoccurring problem for me when I first journeyed into a friend's world was the inability to talk to any shopkeepers. I know this is a personal problem, but without the ability to talk to anyone in the world, it just makes it feel like you've joined another vast open world that's incredibly limited in more ways than one. It exposes the hidden limits placed on you once you join another person's world, that most wouldn't realise until you accidentally stumbled upon it, making you wonder why it's there to begin with and what else can't I do in the world. Another slight gripe I have with the co-op is the fact that if I'm already in a friend's world, I would then have to resend an invitation to join the same person's Serenity Teapot, instead of just being able to teleport there from said player's world. This isn't a massive issue, just one I've noticed. My final slight problem with the co-op in this game is once your friend has left your world, the game doesn't automatically stop you from being in co-op mode. You then have to navigate through the menus and loading screens to get back to a single player state, otherwise you'll be extremely limited at what you can do in your own world. Finally, I would like to thank you if you have made it this far into the video. I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and also follow my Twitch, and I hope to see you in the next video.